Good evening, everyone. I just finished a beautiful recording. If you haven't seen it or reading, please go check it out. This is a continuation to that reading. So we received beautiful messages from Archangel Gabriel, and now our masculine still had more to share. So I'll just take a second here to set the energies. I was cleaning up from the previous reading and I was receiving a very strong message when I got to these items that are left here not to touch them. And then to pull a few cards from the After Tarot. And lo and behold, here is our beautiful masculine who surfaced again with this amazing Ten of Pentacles. And then the bottom of the deck here was the Four of Wands. Isn't that incredible? Going to safeguard this. Archangel Metatron is coming in to safeguard this reading. Give us a second here. He's just going to place that Merkaba. Make sure that we're safe. All right. So this masculine, this is the After Tarot. So as you can see, he is a little bit frustrated right now. Look at that cup. He's pouring out that stuff. So the previous reading had to do with incoming communication, and this is what I've been channeling for the most part for the last little bit, couple of months here, and it's imminent. It's coming, and he's frustrated. So he's been practicing. Okay, so this here I'm seeing writing and crumbling up the paper and throwing it away. He's just very nervous. And what I'm getting is that, there isn't a right or wrong. He's going to do such a fantastic job, and he's ready as the King of Cups to speak from the heart, to open up about what's in his heart space. First and foremost, they have a lot that they need to share as well and divulge things that have been hidden. But before they do that, I feel that they are going to be very kind and be more in their heart space and share what they've been reluctant to share, refusing to face for so long. They're frustrated and it's time for it to come out. They've been practicing. So either they've been in therapy or they've been talking to friends, trusted friends, family, not many people. It would only be people that they feel most comfortable with, somebody that they've known, or somebody unknown that's a professional that they could trust, okay? But either way, that work's been done, and right now they're just really nervous. And they're like, and they just need to rest, meditate. If you're not ready, take a few extra days. It's okay. We've waited this long. Another day, another minute, another week, few weeks, it's okay. Because look how rough these waters are. Goodness gracious. All right, so our masculine is going to receive a clearing here. And he's frustrated because, look, this is past position here, okay? That Ten of Pentacles, he's going to apologize for the ways that he invested in the wrong people, place, thing, okay? But he's leaving that behind, okay? He isn't going to take all those mistakes with him, but he's going to acknowledge them to this feminine. He's going to apologize. So he got into bed or got into business with the wrong people, wrong person, place, or thing. Took a wrong job, shouldn't have never stepped away from the previous job. When you make decisions from a haste or from a fearful place, an angry place, usually mistakes are made at that point. And I was looking at the frame here, and see the Three of Wands? So that's being cleared because we're not waiting anymore. Doesn't want to wait anymore. The selenite is going to safeguard the energies coming in from above here that are going to help ground this union, ground this commitment, this marriage. Whatever this will represent for each couple is different, but certainly this selenite is safeguarding that beautiful area that is going to be the place where this conversation takes place. Okay. And now I'm being guided to flip this around because now we're ready to move forward. We're ready to move past this energy and get into this space here of commitment. All right. And this masculine wants us to know, and often I receive this message, thank you. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for being open to receiving information, to be willing to talk to me after everything that's happened. I won't let you down, I promise. I know I have to earn my trust back, and it starts with he's promising that whatever it is that we've been waiting to hear, if there's things that you asked before and he was refusing to tell you or refusing to answer, you're going to have answers to all your questions. It's coming. And he's sure, look, he's not unsure, he's sure. I know, like, past energy was that he was, and I'm balancing that out, see, forward, movement, backward. We're just balancing out. And this is also a representation to me of crying. You know, he's releasing all this old regrets and pain and suffering because he's leaving this. This is not what he really wanted in the end. It didn't work out. I know it's in the upright, but it's discovery as well. Discovered a lot about himself, and he learned a lot about money and how to manage money better. And this is why it took so long. You see, again, the frame was only 3 of Wands. This is why. Because he needed to see clearly. He needed to ensure that his investments were safeguarded. If he had ties to money situations that were not healthy and appropriate, he couldn't come forward to the feminine with those ties, because anything then that he would try to create with the feminine would be unsuccessful. Okay, so he had to clear up all these ties from the past with people that were not in resonance anymore with plans towards the future that are in the light and with a higher vibration. But he was able to safeguard some money here too, with this trunk, and this little guy's holding 1 coin there. You see that? So I'm getting too, if there were like matrimonial agreements, that like separation agreements or like divorce agreements and orders that needed to be developed and organized, like that takes a lot of time. And it's a good thing for those things to be sorted out before they come forward. It's been a very long road, very emotional, but he's over it. He's standing above it. Okay. He's stable. This chair is stable. Okay. But there's still kind of roughy, murky things around him. But he's okay. I'm not sensing that he's not able to manage it. He's managing it just fine. He's frustrated though. And he's ready. He's been waiting a long time to be able to move out of these situations that kept him stuck. And you see these people walking away. These are family members, most likely. Karmics, person, place, or thing. And it's behind him, right? So they want me to channel a little bit more here now towards the future, because you see the 4 of Wands is above. Okay, so he has held this union, this thought of union, this thought of reunion, marriage, commitment, whatever that looks like for you, in very high regard. And all the cards beneath this card are lessons that he feels that he's learned and he's going to take with him, and it's going to help support this union. So they're saying that I can open up now. So we're going to clear the space between him getting to this space here. It's like a stepping stone, but it'll offer a clearing as well. Ancestors are supporting this masculine right now, are sending him messages and visions, images, third eye, dream, through meditation, or driving. These thoughts would be downloaded. That crystal ball is beautiful and it's key. And he's very open to receiving it. This is how he was able to release all those emotions, is to be open to receiving help and support and guidance. There's a lot of trickster energy I'm getting that created confusion, and he was really hard on himself. Quite a bit, beat himself up emotionally in private, in his own head, trapped in his head for a long time. That cup pouring out, that's an amazing release. It's good that we're seeing that. It's a really good sign. And these people are organized. This is the after tarot, okay? So they're packed up there with their stuff and they're moving and they know where they're going. And there's people behind them that are wishing them well, okay? So for some of us, we're going to enter into this commitment and then eventually be able to move on once we sort everything out. If we choose to be together and commit to each other in this way, that's great. Other people might choose to go their own separate ways, and that's okay. That's still success. It's still freedom. It's still growth. As long as it's done with love and light and you take the lessons, that's great. Not all twins are meant to be in physical union. Sometimes for a period of time, sometimes for a very long period of time. In my case, I believe that I'm here to come back into union after a long period of separation. We were together for a short time, but we needed to do a tremendous amount of work. And I'm not sure what the future holds, but certainly I'm very much looking forward to at least having a conversation, a talk about that heart space. Because it's been like the elephant in the room for so long, and we've been busy doing a lot of different things, and it's not always the right time or appropriate time, but I feel like it is. It is now. And he's going to take the lead. That's why he's on the board here. Okay, and it's his responsibility to do that. If he was the reason why, separation has lasted as long, it's not that it's his fault, because anything that's happening on one side is happening on our side. We're always working together. And in this situation, there's a lot that we needed to do as well to prepare to receive this communication. And it's his job to bring it, but it's just as important of a job for us to receive it, and receive it in a way that is different, because the way that we were communicating in the past was very problematic, very difficult. So for this to work, we hopefully have learned, what we need to be able to have that conversation that we've tried to have many times in the past in a more healthy way, in a more balanced way, is what I'm getting. And we're going to succeed. And this can be, commitment to, purchasing a home, going into business together. It's not always a romantic union. But for some it is, take it how it resonates, okay? And for some it means that you're going to travel or you're going to move, and merge families, merge, one, if you're in separate homes, come into one home, or purchase a brand new home, or build a new home, or move from one area to another to start fresh somewhere else. For business partners, I am getting a lot of business, contracts and amazing ideas coming together. Now that the twins are together, it'll succeed. It'll be successful. And not to be scared to go for your dreams. Follow those dreams. Be proud. I'm just going to safeguard it with this kyanite here. So this beautiful energy is going to help safeguard your travels as well. Archangel Sandalphon also came through here, and he's going to safeguard the foundation below, okay? Metatron works above. He often works below the lower parts of the realm here. And he's going to clear that timeline to make sure that your masculine gets to you safely. Nothing from below will be able to penetrate through these fields that would otherwise create issues. I'm going to clear that away. Okay, clear that away. I do light language, so I'm just going to safeguard now these messages in this union. Also the vehicle that would otherwise potentially have issues. I've already gone through a lot of these healings in my life. And it's just setting the stage. So they just wanted me now to lift this up here. I was wondering about that little space there. That now this is the new manifested energy of the Ten of Pentacles. Once the conversation happens, commitment, if that's what you choose, even if you go your own way, you will eventually get this. This is your abundance. If we succeed and fulfill our missions the way we meant to, the way we incarnated to do it, you will succeed with this Ten of Pentacles here. I promise. It's very, very clear here, my energy. We're just going to move the light over here. That amethyst is pulling energy from above and below, and that violet flame is going to help cleanse and clear as well this space. For contact, I'm hearing. And it's pulling in light codes. Archangel Metatron's going to send that to us now, okay? This is the areas where you might get married or join or commit to each other again. So I'm even seeing like sexual unions. If you're meeting up in a beautiful hotel or inn, or even if it's just your home or if it's a park, wherever it is, to have like a tea or a coffee, if you're sitting on a bench at a table, it's going to be safeguarded here. Archangels are very powerful, and angelic energy cannot be touched. So congratulations. I'm wishing all of you so much success with your communication that's forthcoming. And tap into your heart space. Be brave and strong, and be kind. Always be kind to each other. Love and light.